Let us take another problem. Evaluate integral over s f bar dot n bar ds, where f bar equal to 2x square y bar minus y square j bar plus 4x z square k bar, and s is the closed surface of the region in the first octant bounded by the cylinder y square plus z square equal to 9, and the planes x equal to 0, x equal to 2, y equal to 0 and z equal to 0. So let us identify the region first, or the surface first. I am taking here the coordinate planes or the space. See that y square plus z square equal to 9, so better take the base as yz like this, and it is x. The surface is what? It's a portion of the cylinder y square plus z square equal to 9. So it is the y square plus z square equal to 9 circle on the yz plane, let us say. So we are taking in the first octant, means we should not take complete circle, quarter of the circle, and it is from x equal to 0. This is x plane, so it is x equal to 0 to x equal to, so x equal to may be like this here. So suppose if it is 2, if you are taking that, it may be taken up to this level. So the surface may be here, I can have. Okay. Not only that, it is actually what is a closed surface bounded by this particular plane y square plus z square equal to 9, the surface and the coordinate axis, so that it is like this. Clear? So this is our complete surface. We have to take the integration over this total surface, but this total surface is not uniform to evaluate the integration, so we have to separate it properly so that we can evaluate the integrations easily. Now once we observe that it consists of 5 surfaces, this curved surface is 1, this is x equal to 0 surface, this x equal to, I will draw here, I may start with this x equal to 0 surface is, sorry, x equal to 2 surface is 1, I may taking it as s1. This is the x equal to 0 surface bounded by this y square by z square equal to 9, and the surface I am taking it as s2. And once we observe that this rectangle region on xy plane, so that is I am taking it is s3. The same manner, this rectangle region in yxz plane, I am taking it as s4. And finally you can have this curvy region. See that this is a portion we can have, so that may be taken as s5. S5 is nothing but here our surface y square plus z square equal to 9, that portion of the y square plus z square equal to 9. So that in order to evaluate this integration, we have to split this integration sum of the integration. See, integral over s is f bar dot n bar ds now becomes, since s is a consist of these 5 surfaces, so that I should write it is integral over s1 f bar dot n bar ds plus integral over s2 f bar dot n bar ds plus integral over s3 f bar dot n bar ds, likewise integral over s4 f bar dot n bar ds, and finally integral over s5 f bar dot n bar ds. So that we should evaluate in each surface and then sum all these integrations, we will get final answer. So that I may take here on the surface s1, evaluation of the integration the surface on s1. So what is s1 you are taking? This s1 is, I am taking that x equal to 2. The surface s1 I am taking as x equal to surface. On this surface, what this f bar dot n bar? What is n bar here? Once you observe that n bar is outward drawn unit normal to this surface. So x equal to, once you are taking x equal to 2, whether you applied gradient of s by gradient of s1 by modulus of gradient s1, you can get the same answer. Suppose what is the unit vector along the x-axis? That is I bar. This I bar is outward to the surface, so I can take n bar equal to I bar directly, isn't it? And not only that, it can be projected onto the only onto the yz plane, not onto the any other plane. So I may write here ds equal to, onto which plane it should be projected? Yz plane. So dy by dz into modulus of n bar dot I bar. So n bar is I bar, so I bar is I bar, so it is dy dz. once any plane or any surface is parallel to the any coordinate planes, we can take directly in that manner simply. So we need not take n bar dot a bar here, we can get directly on this one. Now what about f bar dot n bar here? F bar dot n bar equal to, this is our function f bar. So that f bar dot n bar, that is f bar dot I bar we have. I am not writing f bar function completely since I want only f bar dot I bar, that means I bar coefficient multiplied, that is 2x square y. So on S1 x equal to 2. So this becomes f bar dot n bar becomes 2 times x equal to 2 square into y, that is our function is 8y, isn't it? Now we can see the variations of the function also simplified further. So once for this region, once you observe this, it is projected onto the surface. What happens? Y is varying from one variable in terms of z. See that it is the region now. I am just writing like this. Y varies from y equal to 0 to y equal to, see this surface, this equation is nothing but what? Y square plus z square equal to 9. So y equal to 0 to what? Y equal to square root of 9 minus z square, isn't it? And z varies from where to where? Z equal to 0 to z equal to 3. I think you can understand how to write these values. So therefore we can write integral over S1 f bar dot n bar ds equal to double integral over y equal to 0 to square root of 9 minus z square, z equal to 0 to 3, 8y into dy dz. So evaluate it, we can have it is z equal to 0 to 3, 8y square means 4y, sorry 8y square by 2, so it is 4y square. What are the limits? If you have any doubt, 8y square by 2, what are the limits? 0 to square root of 9 minus z square dz. I just continue the problem here. So it becomes integral 0 to 3, this value. It is this 2 cancel here 4 times. Here we can have 9 minus z square whole dz. After simplifying, we can have 9z minus z cube by 3 over the limits 0 to 3, this integral value. On simplifying, we can have it as 4 times, substitute it is 3 to 27 minus z cube 3 cube, 27 by 3 is 18. So after simplifying, it becomes 936. Sorry, I think it is 9. So it is 1872. So therefore integral over S1 f bar dot n bar ds equal to, it is 72. Okay, this is the first value. Similarly, I can take onto the another surfaces also. Over the surface S2, that surface S2 is x equal to 0. Surface S2 is x equal to 0. Here, when you observe that this is our S2 surface, then outward drawn unit normal of the surface, so it is away from the x-axis, so negative side is of x-axis, so it is minus I bar, isn't it? And ds becomes, it is on y, it is also on yz plane, so it is dy dz by, you may take modulus of n bar dot this I bar, it gives us that dy dz. Now let us try to take f bar dot n bar here. If you take f bar dot n bar, that is f bar dot minus I bar, since f bar is our function like this, 2x square y I bar minus y square z bar plus 4x z square k bar, it is now this 2x square y I into minus 2x square y. So on S2 x equal to 0, which implies that this f bar dot n bar gives, since it is 0, you can have 0. Therefore integral over S2 f bar dot n bar ds equal to you can write it is, since f bar dot n bar is even, you write it is simplify 0 into dx, sorry, what is that, dy dz equal to 0. Whatever it is, we can have 0. Similarly, we will take the integrations over the surface S3. If you are taking the integration over surface S3, what is the surface S3 here? It is a rectangle region bounded by, see it is on xy plane, so it is a rectangle region. Once you observe that this is the point 3 on y axis, this is the point x equal to 2 on y axis, x axis. So like that we can have x, for x it is boundaries is nothing but x equal to 0, x equal to 0, this one, x equal to 0 to x equal to 2, and y equal to 0 to y equal to 3. It is like that. Since it is already on xy plane, we will not take under the projection. So the surface itself, it is a region. So therefore, this ds becomes, what happens, ds becomes, it is dx dy, and n bar equal to, once you observe that n bar, it is like this. Once you observe that the perpendicular to this xy plane is nothing but k bar, but it is away from the surface, outward drawn unit normally how to write, so away to the z axis, that is minus z axis, so n bar equal to minus k bar you should write. Now I can take f bar dot n bar equal to, so f bar dot, see we know what f bar is again, this f bar is like this, so this f bar dot k bar becomes minus times 4x z square on S3. Once you observe that on S3, what happens here, this is the unplane, so on this plane z value is 0, so which becomes f bar dot n bar equal to 0. So I just write directly integral over S3 f bar dot n bar ds equal to 0. This is our third one, and it is our second value. Similarly, we need to calculate another integrations too. I will take the problem onto the surface 4 or the surface S4. This S4 is also, it is a rectangle region like this. This is our S4 on xz plane. So on S4, what happens here? It is varying from, x varies from x equal to, it is bounded by x equal to 0 to x equal to 2, and that z varies from z equal to 0 to z equal to 3. Clear? Now once we observe that it is it is a plane on xz plane whose normal is this one, but it is inward normal, we want to take outward normal, so it is away from the y axis, so opposite side of y axis. So here n bar equal to what, minus j bar. Now if you take f bar dot n bar here, once you observe that the function again f bar, this f bar is like this 2x square y bar minus y square j bar and so on. So once you take f bar dot n bar, it becomes y square on S4. See, it is only xz variables are there, the variations. If it is y is there, we have to replace it with some constant or corresponding value on that plane. So on xz plane, clearly y is 0. So therefore, f bar dot n bar equal to 0 on this plane. Obviously the integration also, integral over S4, this f bar dot n bar ds becomes 0. This is our fourth value. So let us come to the last one for the surface S5. The surface S5. This S5 is like this. A portion of the cylinder y square plus z square equal to 9. Isn't it? So this surface should be projected onto the any one of the two planes only. So either it is projected onto the xy plane or xz plane. We should not take the projection of this surface onto the yz plane. If you take the projection of this surface onto yz plane, we can get only a line, not a area or a region. So we should take this surface projection onto the either yz plane or xz plane. Now let us try to find out what n bar is. So it is not that much easy to identify directly by observing the picture. You have to calculate using our regular technique. So here n bar equal to gradient of S5 by the modulus of gradient of S5. Now I just calculate gradient of S5. Gradient of S5 is I bar dou S5 by dou X plus J bar dou S5 by dou Y plus K bar dou S5 by dou Z. So once we observe that there is no X term in this one, so it is 0 into I bar, and dou S5 by dou Y is 2Y. So 2Y J bar plus 2Z K bar. So therefore n bar equal to, it is a 2Y J bar plus 2Z K bar by what happens, square root of 4Y square plus 4Z square, which is 2Y J bar plus 2Z K bar by, I'm just writing here, it is 4 times square root of y square plus z square. Y square plus z square is 9, so it is 3. So I can write it is yj bar plus zk bar by 3. So better we calculate first what f bar dot n bar, then we should take projection onto either xy plane or xz plane. Now what f bar dot n bar? F bar dot n bar is, see that I am just writing directly by showing you what f bar and n bar is. F bar is like this, n bar is like this. So that I just write jth coefficient here minus y square. So I just write 1 by 3 times of minus y into minus y square minus y cube plus z into this term 4x z cube. So we should take either onto the yz plane or onto the xz plane. See, it's up to us. So I am just taking the projection onto the yz plane. Let R be the projection of S5 on yz plane. Sorry, not y should. We should not take onto the yz plane. Either we should take onto the xz plane or xy plane. I am taking onto the xy plane. Okay, xy plane. So once you take the projection of this surface onto the xy plane, what happened? The limits for x variable for R, x varies from clearly x equal to 0 to x equal to 2, and this y varies from y equal to 0 to y equal to 2, sorry, y equal to 3. And one more thing is that on xy plane, sorry, while you are taking the projection onto the xy plane, we don't take the integration for z variable. So we have to convert this z into our required form. So that I just write on S5 y square plus z square equal to 9. That is what our relation is. So can I write z equal to 9 minus z square whole power 1 by 2? So that z cube will be easily written. So there, not only that, we have to write, once you are taking the projection onto this xy plane, you should write what ds is. ds is dx dy by modulus of n bar dot k bar. So that we can have it is dx dy by modulus of n bar dot k bar. This is our n bar. So n bar dot k bar gives us z by 3. So therefore, integral over S5 f bar dot n bar ds equal to, here I just write y equal to or x equal to 0 to 2, y equal to 0 to 3, 1 by 3 times of minus y cube plus 4x, in place of z we should write it is 9 minus, so z equal to 9 minus y square whole power 3 by 2 whole dx dy. we should take the integration first with respect to x variable and then y variable. Since it is a conditional limits, anything may be taken first. So for our convenience, I am taking the integration with respect to x first. So it is y equal to 0 to 3, 1 by 3 times. For minus y cube, it remains minus y cube only, into x, that over limits 0 to 2, plus 4x integration is 2x square over the limits 0 to 2 multiplied by 9 minus y square whole power 3 by 2 to whole dy. And further simplification, it likes this is 1 by 3 times integral y equal to 0 to 3, it becomes minus 2y cube, and it is plus 4 times 2 square is nothing but 4 into 2 8 times 9 minus y square whole power 3 by 2 whole dy. I am just calculating the problem here, continuing. The calculation is continued here for this S5. Once we observe this value, I cannot evaluate that much easily, so I better take substitution. Put y equal to 3 sin theta. If you take y equal to 3 sin theta, dy becomes 3 cos theta d theta, and theta as y tends to 0 implies theta tends to 0, y tends to 3 implies theta tends to pi by 2. So this integral over S5 f bar dot n bar ds equal to 1 by 3 times theta equal to 0 to pi by 2 minus 2 times y cube is 27 sin cube theta by, so not only that, only we have one more thing is there, it is dx dy by z by 3, so 3 by z. Nine minus y square, so by square root of 9 minus y square is there, and once it is there, we don't have like this, it is okay, sorry for that, it is square root of 9 minus 9 sin square theta plus 8 into 9 minus 9 sin square theta whole into this dy becomes 3 cos theta d theta. Once you are simplifying it further, this by 3 is there, this 3 I will cancel here, so we don't have this 3, this 1 by 3 also not there. So I am just simplifying it further, theta equal to 0 to pi by 2. We know 9 is taken as a common, so it is minus 54 sin cube theta by, it is calculation 3 times cos theta plus, if you are simplifying, it is 72, so not 72, we should not write like so, 9 if you are taking as a common, 72 cos square theta whole into 3 cos theta d theta. Am I right? Yeah. If you simplify it further, we can have it is this 3 cos theta will cancel here, and we can have it is minus 54 times sin cube theta integration is like this. It is a 2 by 3 into 1 plus 72 into 3 for cos cube theta 2 by 3 into 1. So on simplifying, it becomes, if you take 2 by this 3 will cancel it 18 times, so minus 36, and plus 3 will cancel here 144. So I think it is 108. So therefore this is our fifth one. So totally, once you observe this problem, we can have the integral values For first one is S2. So actually our integral over S f bar dot n bar ds becomes sum of all these 5 integrations. First one is 72, second one is 0, third one is 0, fourth one is also 0, and fifth one is 108. So therefore the final answer will be, we can write like so. Therefore integral over S f bar dot n bar ds equal to 72 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 108 gives us 180. This is the way to solve the problem. Okay, thank you.